I would want to pick a level rod. The other thing is to take into consideration, none of them technically are um, up on par when it comes to the multipliers. All of them are lower than what we currently have in game. So for me, I took that out of the equation because none of them are as like they're it doesn't like none of them are better than what we have in game, right? So none of them is going to be better than Fabulous. None of them are better than Try Hard. None of them are better than Ruinous. So like in that state of mind of thinking, oh, money wise, it's going to be better than something than what we can already obtain. No, not really. So there's that to take into account and to consider when picking. So at that point, I just decided for me to look at it as okay, well, am I going to pick one for looks wise then? Because that's really the only other option, or for mutation wise. And since I'm a hoarder, I'm personally going to pick one based off of mutations and what I can gain out of it to add to my collection, or based off of the way it looks because I really like the way it looks. So those are really the only two things for me that I benefit from because I'm not going to benefit anything else off of them. It's going to either be mutations or the way it, the way it looks, cuz money wise I've already got the rods that make the most money in this game. Um so that's really the only way that I would suggest looking at it personally. But you can also wish for the rods that are current in this game if you do not want to like waste your time doing the quests. They are available to wish for the current ones like Fab or Oni or any of those. You can also wish for those as well.
I missed some ribbons. Indoor stockings. So wait, where are you supposed to put the stockings?
Personally, Nate's rod, I don't really run it, and I don't think it's all that great of a rod. In my opinion, I wouldn't put it up as high as some people do on the bracket list. Um, I think it's extremely overrated. Uh, but that I think is maybe a personal opinion. The multiplier was 4 times and now it's gotten nerfed 2 times. The main reason why I feel people are super hyped about it is A, because it's a dev rod. So anything with dev rod people go wild about. But B, the one thing that is nice about it is 100% guaranteed a mutation, which is nice. And the fact that it does passively give you a weight multiplier, which is also nice. And then when you stack that with, of course, over Sea Overlord or and Sea Prince, then that also ups it, but it's still even with that lower than anything else that you can use. Um, Again, it's to me, it's not really that great of a rod, in my opinion. Who's your disciple, Bandit? Right, exactly what Nate, or not Nate, Bandit said. They glaze it because it's the owner of, like, it's Nate's rod, like it's the dev's rod, and I think they do that a lot with anything that is called a dev rod, right? Anything that they call dev rod, everybody fucking freaks out about and like, Googles and oogles over, and they're like, "Oh my god, I want this rod," but it's really not that great of a rod.
But if it's a dev rod, it must be a good rod.
Right? Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's exactly it right there.
How many ribbons are there? Because I can only find 3.
I haven't found any ribbons. Where's these ribbons? What are these ribbons? I haven't even picked up the quest.
In
I need to
Santa's
do them.
workshop. It's one of the elves in Santa's workshop.
Right, yeah, like, and I think that goes for a lot of things. A lot of them in general will be great in certain situations, right? Like, there's situations that you can use anything. I mean, any rod, to be honest, can be great in certain situations. I mean, you could take, for instance, if you're take quests, for instance, and certain situationals, they're great for. Like, training rod is perfect in, you know, completing bestiaries, doing the first half of your bestiary. Usually we run training rods. Um, Flimsy rod, if you're trying to do the try hard quest, obviously it's specific for that quest. So obviously, certain situations, certain things are going to be better for certain things um, than others. And Nate's rod also falls under that category, just like with any rod. You're gonna find areas where that might be better in a given situation. Just like with Destiny, Destiny Rod is great when you're doing your Fabulous quest and you need that stupid ass walnut, you know, running blessed and glittered on it, and then either using your um, Starlight Worms, or now that Cerulean has Nova on it, you could use it. It also is very good in that situation as well. So again, everything is situational and has certain situations they work good in. Good night, Ligna. See, I think for me, it's gonna be really difficult. I've got Asus is working right now on a whole put together for us that I will post up into the Discord when he's done. Of every rod that can be obtained and that um has ever existed in the game that can be obtained or wished for. Um, and then I'll get that posted out. I think what's going to be really difficult for me is there's a few routes I've been eyeballing, but I also have a very personal, close attachment to the guitars in general. So that would be Wing Ripper and Polaris, um, because I personally love guitars. I personally grew up with guitars in my life. I personally played guitar, so I have a very close attachment to them. Um, but then I also really enjoy or really want, like, there's a couple other rods that I've been eyeballing that I really like because I like the mutations on them. And so then the hoarder side of me comes out and it's like, oh, but I need that. I want that mutation for my sea turtles. Like, I really want that rod. But so it's going to be a toss up for between quite a few rods, I think, for me. And Wing Ripper is definitely one of them. I absolutely love Wing Ripper. I love the way Ripper looks. I like the skin that we got for Wing Ripper, and I also love Polaris. I love Chrysalis is one of the ones in my short list. I also have a Scythe issue. Like, I love Scythe. I'm obsessed with Scythe. Chrysalis is absolutely on that short list. 100%. Yeah, yeah. It is definitely on that short list. And I like I'm not so much of the bloom, or is it the flora? Which one was it that I was looking at that I didn't? I think it's bloom that I didn't care for, but I liked the flora mutation. It ran away.
You said the Christmas tree is Mary, right?
You gotta pick up
Yeah.
questies from inside there.
So just from inside here.
Well, from everybody.
Well, okay, but again, you came back. I didn't. I thought we were picking
I'm
them up
just
together.
fishing because you were talking.
Right, so are we picking them up? It looks
Yeah.
like you already did, so don't tell me you're just fishing, because I can see your screen, bro.
I've already had those before we did Santa's.
Okay, so
Just pick up
everybody up in
Santa's.
here.
Yes.
Pick up Santa. Santa just directed me to the elves.
Well, pick up all the elves. Apparently, you gotta collect all the
He
wrapping
doesn't
papers.
fucking talk. Okay.
Wrapping
Gotta pick
paper,
up what?
stockings, and ribbons.
Elf ribbon. Which one does ribbons? Wait. There's only
The
3
lazy
elves.
elf.
There's 4.
No, there's 4
Oh,
elves.
I didn't see this one back
The
here.
lazy elf wants
I
you to
thought
pick
you
up
said you
3
didn't do
ribbons.
the ones in here, you lying son of a bitch.
Who, me?
No, Cloud.
Oh, I bet that was like...
Ribbon.
No, the one who lies every 2 seconds. Anyways,
It won't let me pick up this wrapping
good.
paper.
You don't need to. How do I send letters? So you would click on the letter. But I don't believe that they're doing the letters until the 24th through the 26th,
The hat's was also over here, but
if I recall.
The hat's right here on the table.
yeah.
Your face is about to be over there on the table.
Is there only 2 ribbons? Nope, there's a ribbon.
No, there's 3.
I got 3 ribbons.
5 stockings, 3 ribbons.
It won't let me
1
pick
hat.
it up. Really?
Well, that's like my
What?
wrapping paper right here. Won't let me pick that one up. I got the 5 stockings.
You gotta put them up on... You stand underneath the hearth and put them on, or you won't accept it.
Aw. Why will it not let me pick this up?
I'll try to pick up everything else up. Let's see.
It won't let me pick up that wrapping paper either.
Are you lagging? There should be 5 stockings.
Mm-hmm. And you have to put the stockings up here.
Alright, good.
I need to change baits if I'm gonna get the fucking... Fruit cake flakes.